Alright guys, there you have it. That is the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Warzone update here with the Blackcell. But the Blackcell is going to be only for Warzone and Modern Warfare 2, though the season will span past Modern Warfare 3. So, we got Season 6 stuff here, Warzone, and we got Spawn, right? Spawn coming into Call of Duty Warzone and Modern Warfare 2. And a bunch of different skins. We saw the bad guy, the Violator, and other different skins as well, and also blueprints that will be in season. And obviously, guys, I gotta say, a lot of these look really cool when it's black and gold. A lot of these skins look really cool. But here we got the base stuff, as you can see in the picture. And we're going to talk about some of the extra things coming in. Obviously, one of the best things coming into this whole new update, especially during October, is the fact that we're getting back Zombie Royale. And as you guys saw, all these different skins and blueprints will be usable during Battle Royale, Zombie Royale, and we're going to get a different mode too. But let's go ahead and check out the other bundles that's coming in later or throughout the season of Season 6. So guys, as we saw in the trailer, obviously in the Blackcell, leading the charge is Valeria, which is the robotic version of Valeria, and she also has her robot companion, little doggy robot, a robot doggy companion, right? And obviously in the Battle Pass, leading it would be Spawn and the different versions of Spawn, whether it's Burnt Up Spawn that we saw, Human Spawn, which is Al Simmons, which is the new operator, but this person will be Spawn, and or have the skin of Spawn. We'll be able to use the different skins. We have the tier 0 and the tier 100 skin of Spawn, as you can see right there. And also we have different like burnt up ones that we saw. And the not the Violator, but the Creepy Clown. We have Creepy Clown and the Violator. So all of these will be available in the Battle Pass, but also in the Blackcell. If you get the Blackcell, you get the black and gold version of them later on, obviously, which will look really cool. Okay, and aside from those, there is going to be a whole slew of them, so let's get straight to it. We got Disruptor, the Horanagi skin, okay, which both of these are villains. Well, one's a villain and the other one pretty much turned Al Simmons into the Spawn, right? But the other one is Soul Crusher, which is a Vega skin, as you can see right there. We also have Nikto Spawn, which is another Spawn, skin looking, which is pretty cool. Spawn is badass. Then we also have the Gates of Hell open with all new licensed store offerings, which is a bunch of different bundles coming in. So we have Inarius, Diablo, and Lilith from Diablo, both from Diablo, but Lilith and Inarius both coming in. So that's crazy, and I think that's great as the operators. We have Skeletor, yes, the Overlord of Evil, which is a tracer pack, which is great. We'll be covering that when that drops. Well, damn, guys, we also have Ash Williams coming into Call of Duty Evil Dead 2 version, obviously, and it's the Operator Bundle. Most likely we will get a Tracer Pack in there, but for right now, it's just the Ash Operator Bundle, right? Which is great. We have Alucard from Hellsing coming in as well in his own bundle, or I guess Operator Bundle, right? We also have a Gaia, which is a Nova skin, which most likely will be a bundle as well. And we also have a Doom crossover, which turns our shotgun, and we have the melee of the chainsaw. And I did hear that the chainsaw doesn't really have anything super new or different, like the animation and stuff like that when it comes to the melee weapon per se, which is kind of a downer, but it still looks pretty cool, It's a chainsaw, it looks cool. And obviously the shotgun as well, the nice double barrel shotgun, which is nice. And then we also get final prestiges and different logos for the finale, because it is going to end at 25 prestiges, and once you're done with that, boom. And then later on, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because once season 1, I think, of Modern Warfare 3 begins, all of those levels will be wiped and restarted or reset, right? And I guess Modern Warfare 3, whether you play Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, yeah, you'll have the same level. Same thing like they did back then with the past 3 CODs of Vanguard, Cold War, and Modern Warfare 2019. Moving on to DLC stuff when it comes to weapons, let's go ahead and check this out. We have the TR-76 Geist, which is an AR. It'll be available at launch in the Battle Pass. We also have a submachine gun, which is the ISO 9mm, which is also at launch in the Battle Pass, okay? And we also have a melee weapon, which is also launched in Battle Pass, the Dual Kamas, okay? Nice little axes right there, or tomahawks, whatever. It looks cool, and you get to use that. Will you get to throw it? I think it'll be great if you could throw some of these melee weapons. I forget which COD or which game you could throw melee weapons. I think it's Dying Light, which is awesome. But that'd be a nice feature if you could do that in zombies, maybe Modern Warfare 3. Or I just COD in general would be nice to throw those instead of just throwing the throwing knives or the tomahawks. Imagine throwing your melee weapon at somebody. That'd be super funny. But before I move on to the maps, I do gotta tell you guys there will be login rewards. When you log in daily, you get different rewards and eventually get like a certain blueprint at the end. There we go. So we'll get that when the season starts. Though we also have 4 new maps. We have La Casa, which is a core launch map set in Las Almas, Mexico. And it's a brand new map, original, so it's not based off of a classic map. But guys, wait for the next one. Coral Village, also a core map, and it will be available at launch. Says wind back the clock to 2005 when the multiplayer map Tujan launched with Call of Duty 2. So this is a Call of Duty 2 map remake, which is nice. It's a crazy throwback because, well, obviously because Call of Duty 2 came out way back in 2005, but I personally think it's a nice throwback because last time we saw a classic Call of Duty 2 or Call of Duty 3 or whatever, right, map remade, I think was World War II. I might be wrong about that, but I think in World War II they did, I think it was Karatan map. That was really cool, and I think they did a really good job how they utilized and implemented with all the new, I guess, features and modes, right, with World War II. But this time around, we'll see how this plays with the Modern Warfare 2 engine and how all the modes and whatnot, and the weapons and the mantling and all those things, right? So I definitely love the World War II one, and then maybe this one will be good as well. We have two more maps. King Gunfight launch, available at launch. So this map right here was, I think, one of the best maps because all the maps in Gunfight for Modern Warfare 2019 were really cool. I'm personally happy that King is returning to Gunfight as a normal map because some of the maps from Modern Warfare 2 are like, they're okay, but nothing will beat the whole set of new maps that they added and just maps in general, the map list in the Gunfight for Modern Warfare 2019. But we're also going to get another one, and this is Fight. A Gunfight also at launch, and this one specifically has that look of Shoot House, and I think it is pretty much Shoot House, but just like a smaller version, a small packed version, because it definitely looks like Shoot House. You guys have that little helicopter there and everything, so definitely it's like small, very small space and quartered, and it's perfect for Gunfight. Also coming with this big update, guys, is the Haunting, which is the 2 map reskins. We're going to get 2 reskins, which I don't think we have seen for quite a while. I don't think we saw that in 2019. I think, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, the last time we saw a reskin type when it comes to like an event or Halloween, I believe in Black Ops 4, I think that's the one. So we got 2 map reskins right here, guys. The first one is for El Asilo. Very Halloweenish looking. We have candles and it's nighttime, even though it's kind of nighttime already, but we also have skulls and a lot of decorations, for Halloween. It's Halloween, guys. So there we go. Obviously you got that big monster rat or thing on top of the roof, so looking down. Also, we're gonna get Embassy, which is a personal favorite map of mine from Modern Warfare 2. I think Embassy works really well, and it's a fun map. And this will have blood and dead and just all these different things, obviously on the map, and decorations and stuff like that, right? So, and fire and destruction, and again, bloodstains and all. Very, very gruesome and grotesque looking stuff, right? And just leaving everything all nasty, and the zombies have attacked, and also zombies will be part of the battle royale, guys. There's 2 different modes for the 2 different maps, one on Wandel and one on Al-Mazrah. Al-Mazrah is going to have the regular one, the haunting stuff that we love and are used to, and then the one in Wandel, I believe it's going to be, there's going to have zombies, and going to be a lot of hordes of zombies we have to fight and stuff like that, which we'll get into in a second. But guys, another thing I want to talk to you about is the modes for multiplayer. We are going to get a little twist on the modes. So these are the modes. It goes as is, and that is the Haunting Domination, which own all the control points on the map as usual. However, in this version of Domination, expect a scarecrow to act as a marker for each flag. So get a little different there. Obviously, this is the El Asilo, right? El Asilo, we here get the map, we get more Halloween spooky stuff, decorations all around it. But yeah, that's how Domination will work. We also have Haunting Kill Confirmed / Grind, because they're both pretty much the same thing. And so instead of dog tags, we collect skulls in grind and kill confirm. We also have haunting drop zone drop scares, so kind of similar to the jump scares that when we open boxes in Warzone. I'm guessing that's how it will go. That's just personally my take on that, or maybe a zombie will pop up from the drop. I don't know. But yeah, pretty much capture and hold the drop zones, but just be wary and be careful when you open one. We also have haunting infected. Zombies swarm to infected. Players who become infected will appear as the haunting themed zombies. So you're not going to be just a regular person infected or just regular, I guess, I don't think infected, you don't turn into anything. But this time around, you will turn into a zombie. Final thing to talk about here, guys, is the modes, obviously, for Al Mazrah and Vandal, because we're going to get a little twist on Vandal. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys before we keep going is the fact that DMZ will also get the haunting treatment with all these jump scares on the boxes and equipment and stuff like that, maybe even zombies. But now finally talking about Vandal and Al Mazrah, because now Zombie Royale is here. And yes, it's a Zombie Royale that we know and love. And when you die, you turn into a zombie. And then when you turn into a zombie, you can come back, but you need to get those vials. And once you get enough vials, you use them and then you come back as a human. And I think Zombie Royale, just Royale, and the Zombies Royale in general, it gets really, really crazy, and it's like the best mode and the funnest mode that COD has ever done, especially in the Warzone era. Especially the Haunting of Verdansk was like super, super awesome. And I can't wait to be jumping back on Al Mazrah as this mode, or with this mode, right? But talking about Al Mazrah, we also have to talk about the Haunting, the Vondead lockdown, limited time mode, Vandal, mid-season. So this will come out mid-season, obviously. And Vondead is under lockdown. The limited time mode is back and bloodier than ever. Those who experienced the limited time mode back during Season 4, now that this objective-based Battle Royale mode requires teams to bring in their custom loadouts from the drop, staying close and gaining points by capturing and holding zones around the map, large-scale version of the multiplayer mode Hardpoint, yeah. This time, however, prepare to play it with Under a Ominous Moonlight, nighttime variant of Vandal. So pretty much that's going to happen, and especially at nighttime. So it's like nighttime version of that mode, especially, though there might be zombies. So we'll see. We'll see if there are going to be zombies. But also there's going to be different equipment, guys, to talk about. We have the Captured Souls event, which obviously it's kind of like the trophy stuff, the trophy coins that we had, the trophy event, right? And it's going to be similar to that. And pretty much once we get that, we can unlock certain rewards. I guess at the very end, depending on the amount of captured souls you got, you can use it and redeem your reward at the very end. The next two things is the Haunted Box. The revolting zombies roaming Al Mazrah and Vondead drop more than their entrails. Pretty much whatever you're used to, like either if it's ammo or armored boxes and stuff like that, they will be there. Munitions boxes. But take extreme care with opening these boxes, though, lest you're devoured by the living maw and has possessed these containers. So pretty much you'll open, there'll be a little bit more than the usual just ammo stuff. There'll be containers and plates and things like that. But it's pretty much something, just be careful because the zombies are roaming around, so gotta be careful. Bloodseeker grenades fashioned into the shape of vampire bat by an unknown evil. This parasitic living grenade, quote unquote, latches onto enemies and highlights them in thermal vision. This is particularly helpful or harrowing in the nighttime operations under your undertaking. Okay, so pretty much it's going to show, it's kind of like thermal grenade, kinda, except the grenade follows the enemy, so that's kind of crazy. And then lastly, guys, I know we talked about this already, but we got the trick or treat jump scares. And the jump scares is obviously all the things that we have seen before, whether if it's the night stuff, or sorry, the boxes you open will jump scare you. And I believe the fear meter is back. And so the more the more scared you are, the more visions you'll be seeing. And as you can see here, it will be available on Vondead and on Mazrah. It's funny how they're calling Vandal Vondead, which is great. It's a great name. And obviously, the visceral jump scares and survive these horrifying hallucinations. Yeah, you'll be seeing those things for sure to claim the rewards and contain with the container. So there we go, guys. That is the whole update. That is lots to unpack. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, press the like button, guys. A like is always appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. And I'm excited to jump into this update again. tomorrow, guys, because the season drops tomorrow. Though all of the rest of the stuff that we just talked about, whether if it's the undead and all the different bundles and whatnot, drops within a couple weeks, like halfway through the season. So maybe like October 15th, 16th, 17th. That is when the season update will start, of the zombies and the undead and the Al Mazrah and the zombie royale, like all that stuff. That's when it will start. And then if you guys did enjoy the video, press the like button, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Tomorrow we'll be covering the new season. Stay tuned, guys. But yeah, that's it, guys. Take care. Stay amazing. I'll see y'all with the next video.